Hey BookTube, it's Charlie from Reader Turned Writer, and today I am sharing the top 5 books that I want to read before the end of the year. So I'm kind of stealing this was like a top 5 Wednesday topic from like last week, but I saw it and I was like, oh yeah, I actually want to do a video like that, so I decided to do it this week. First, Riley is with me in this video because she's a little bit grouchy and I wanted to record in front of the bookshelf. I also just wanted to share really fast this shirt that I have. I was excited because my husband is really into video games. He actually teaches people how to program video games for his job and wants to get into making video games. That's what he's working on right now. And I've never been that into video games. Like I remember playing the Mario where he like jumps into the paintings and playing like Mario Party, those kinds of things, and then like the dance ones like DDR and Just Dance. But I was never a big video game person, even though my whole family, even my mom, were like all the way into video games. I never played video games growing up. And so Ben and I never really played video games together, but then a couple of years ago, he was deciding on whether he wanted to get a Wii U. Well, he wanted to get a Wii U, he just wasn't sure when he was going to. He had the money to, but he has a hard time spending money sometimes. And he wanted to get the Wii U to play Super Smash Bros. Because that's his favorite game. And so I told him that if he bought Super Smash Bros., I would let him teach me how to play, because whenever I played Super Smash before, I just mashed buttons. I told him that he could teach me for date night one week, and that day he bought the Wii U, and it came in that week for date night. That's what he did, is he gave me his first Smash lesson, and ever since then we've kind of practiced together and I've gotten better. And last week we entered a teams tournament, and we actually play really well as a team for Smash, and Ben's actually really good at Smash. He's not like a tournament level player, but he's better than most of your average Smash players, like just for fun players, even people who play a lot. He practices and studies and stuff like that. He just doesn't play at tournaments, so he doesn't have the matchups. But anyways, there was a local Smash tournament and some other tournaments, but there's a local Smash tournament, teams tournament here in our small town, and so we entered and we got 3rd place. And I was so happy that we got 3rd place, because we've been practicing for like 2 months every single day. We've been playing every single day to try and win, and not to win, but we had goals. We wanted to win one set, and then we have a team combo where I grab them, I play Lucina, I grab whoever we're playing against and I throw them to him, and he plays Cloud and he uses his limit on them with finishing touch and kills them, and sometimes we can kill the players at like 70 or 80%, so it's really fun to get that combo. And we did get the combo a whole bunch of times, and we won our first set. The only time we lost was against the people who got 1st place, but they sent us to losers, and then we worked our way back up, and then they sent us out of the tournament again, so we got 3rd, and we never got to play the people who got 2nd. So it was really, really fun, and I was excited, so I just thought I would share that because maybe some of you like video games, I don't know. Anyways, top 5 books. These aren't in any particular order. They're just kind of books that I want to get to before the end of the year. So the first one is Love, Life, and the List by Kasie West, and I've wanted to read some Kasie West books for a while. I really enjoy like cute contemporaries that are kind of romancy, and so I think I'll really enjoy Kasie West, and I think I will like Love, Life, and the List. I just finished To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and I absolutely loved it. So if you've read anything by Kasie West, let me know in the comments below if you think I would like her books. Next, I want to finish the Alcatraz series. I've read up through book 3 now. I think this is, book 3. And so I think I have 2 or 3 left, but I want to finish the series. I think he might be coming out with a new one soon. So I want to just get caught up with the series, and I really enjoy Alcatraz. It's basically Brandon Sanderson's middle grade, more obnoxious books that are, the humor is for younger kids and everything, and it's definitely not as intense as some of his other books, or as long. Yeah, they're a fun series, and I want to finish them. I am currently reading Little Women right now, and I want to read Little Women, and then I also, on my phone, I have Little Men and Joe's Boys, and I'd really, really love to read both of those this Christmas season. I know I've been waiting to read Little Women until closer to the holidays, because I know that it's more of a Christmassy holiday type read, and already I'm glad that I waited. I also want to finish The Host. This is how far I am into The Host. By Stephanie Meyer. I read all of the Twilight series. I never read The Host. I found it at a thrift store and bought it because I was like, yeah, I want to read it. And my husband actually read it, and thought it was okay. He thought it was kind of boring and slow. And then I started reading it, and I started reading it a couple months ago, and then I stopped because I just wasn't getting, I wanted to get some actual books read, and I felt like it was going to take me forever, so I stopped. And I just haven't been able to start again because I just wasn't drawn into the story right away. And so I do want to read it and finish it this year, but we'll see. The last book I really want to get to this year is The End, the last book of the series of a series of unfortunate events. I am currently rereading the series. I just finished rereading the first one, which is, they're all pretty easy reads because they're very middle grade and just easy, light reading. But I am really interested in knowing how the series ends after all these years, because I remember reading them, I remember reading one of the books way back in 4th grade or something, forever ago. And so I'm quite excited to actually finish the series, and I'm rereading them all because it's been so long since I've read them. But yeah, those are the 5 books that I want to finish before the end of the year. Let me know in the comments below what 5 books you want to get to before the end of the year. And thanks for watching my video. I will see you in the next one.